You know what it is, DJ Self VIP Saturday, Superstar J.
And it's your boy Gray Rizzy up in here. Yo, Superstar J.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, man. I got a homie right next to me on my left-hand side.
Not quite so Superstar Wale.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homie Wale in the building, man.
What's good?
Yeah.
Gucci.
What's up, man?
What's popping?
What's going on, man? Single on fire right now.
Can't call it, man.
Consistent, man.
I got some consistency now.
This is true.
Mark Price in this motherfucker.
So what's going on, man? How's everything?
I'm coolin', man. I'm just working. You know, I got my every blue moon shit. You know, obviously, you know, one of Ross's consistent soldiers.
Yeah.
You know, what magazine over there, Every Blue Moon, MMG.
Salute.
Know, and I got my shit. You know, it's bubbling right now.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely bubbling.
Yeah.
Now, I say consistent because, like, it just feels like I was just at a, you know what I mean, a preview of his last album. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And the album's crazy.
Appreciate it. Gifted.
In store still, go pick that up.
Yes.
Gifted.
Most consistent, man, and quality work.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about this new joint that we got coming on. Well, I gotta say it in the DC joint. Yeah.
This new joint.
This new joint.
Yeah.
DMV, what up?
Yeah.
Body, man. Tell me about it, man. How did this? Now, yo, you're a poet as it is. You know what I'm saying? Self-proclaimed and shit, right?
We all are though. We all are. Or everybody who rap a poet though.
But you the one who really embraced the art of it. How did you go ahead and come about with this song, Body?
Shit. I mean, you know, this shit is, you just could close your eyes and think of some shit.
You
like
don't
this,
gotta look when it comes to women, Superstar J. You don't gotta.
You know, so it's just like, you know, the appreciation for a woman body. You know what I'm saying? The lust portion. You know what I'm saying? And this album, the album about nothing. This is the chapter where we indulge on the lust. You know, from a man to a woman. Simple.
He explains that. You know what I mean? It's not that easy to just close your eyes and make those type of records. Well, Wale does it all the time, man.
Yeah.
I think, you know what it is? It's just like me being super honest with everything. In every aspect of recording, you know what I'm saying? And then it's just, you know, the common denominator of us is just the chase of a broad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the chase, like, that's the common denominator no matter where you from. No matter where, some niggas like fat girls, some niggas like skinny girls, some niggas like freak Jones, some niggas like prude, whatever. You know what I'm saying? The common denominator is the chase. So, you know, as long as you keep it 100, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be successful because everybody knows about the chase. Everybody knows about lust. Yeah. So
you want to get into this record?
We got to get into this record, Superstar
Wale,
J.
introduce the record, man, for the people, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is my new single. It's called The Body, featuring Jeremiah off my album, The Album About Nothing.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
VIP.
How did you come up with that title? Album About Nothing.
Well, I got a mixtape about nothing. I encourage everybody to try to check the mixtape about nothing that I dropped in 2007.
Okay.
Oh, no. 2008. And then I dropped more about nothing.
God. I listen.
Respect.
All right.
2010,
gave you the Jordan fist.
2010, I dropped more about nothing. So this is the album about nothing. You know what I'm saying? And those were projects that were kind of like important in my career. 2000, the mixtape about nothing, I had just signed to Interscope. And Jimmy Iovine was so proud of that project. Like, he's so proud. Like, oh, I got this kid. He just made this incredible mixtape.
Right.
And it kind of like validated my signing. You know what I'm saying? And then when I lost my deal, I made more about nothing. So I was in between deals. I was right before I signed with Maybach, and then it's just like it was almost like I never felt like I never lost. Like I was that one of the hottest niggas in the game after that tape.
Yeah.
That tape had no hands on it. You know what I'm saying? And a whole like breakup song, a whole lot of records that was successful. And you know, I toured that whole mixtape damn near. And you know, the buzz was just, you know, I was at my height again. And you know, one thing I take from both of those was me doing it really, really for my core fan base, not so much to gain another audience.
Yeah.
I did it for my core fan base. So this one, I'm going back to that. You know, I'm trying to be. I'm like studying what they like. I'm on the forums. I'm on YouTube. I'm looking at, like, you know,
Wale's definitely on the forums, man.
I could process what's like, you know, trolling and what's real, and what I could process like the core. Like I can tell.
You see that shit like The Matrix?
I kind of vibe when the core is speaking to me. So I'm pulling everything that they want. I'm pulling everything from both mixtapes and trying to come up with an evolved version of that. So this project is really like, you know, for them.
Is this so? breaking it down. It's like this is for the people. Is this something where you're actually?
I can't say the people. I gotta say the core.
The core? All
because
right.
the people.
Yeah.
I would say
that's good.
ambition was for the people.
Okay.
The Gifted was for me. This is for the core. Like the core, like this is A&R'd by my fans. I like to say, because like when I say the people, like the people, you know, they wanted ambition. I love ambition, but it's for the people. Like it was broad. Like even how I was doing the hooks, that was what the people was going for at the time. Gifted, that was for me. Like soulful, New Black Soul, that was my shit. Like having Stokely in the studio with me and making sure I put like a run on certain beats. A vocal run and just doing that shit for me. Clappers, one of my favorite go-go songs, Doing the Butt.
One of my favorite records.
I sampled, that was for me.
Right.
So this one is for the core, like the things that made me, that helped me, propel me to where I'm at right now. My core fan base discovered that.
Now, how do you deal with the question, like, or when people say, because my wife actually said this to me the other day. I say, hey, look, man, we got Wale coming in the building. She's like, oh, I like Wale, da 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 da. But I kind of like Wale's early stuff. Like, I like the old Wale. How do you deal with that? Because that seems like this core right here, they go to love this right here.
It's a frustrating joint, because it's like when you ask somebody, I would love to just ask somebody like, what about it? What about the early stuff did you like? Because I guarantee it's still there. It's in their head, man, and it's just like talking to like people that just kind of like they heard that from somebody else,
so
and they run with it.
They run with it because it's like, you know, you know what, you missed the poems on the records. I did that on my last album. Oh, you mean songs for women? I did that on my last one. I actually put a platinum record, bad one platinum. So I've done all of those things. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some people like to say, oh, well, you didn't do records for the club, and I like when you don't do records for the club. Or, well, my first record out of DC was Dig Dug.
Definitely.
They've never even played that nowhere outside of DC because it was such a local sound. And that's my early stuff. So you want me to stop doing that? Sometimes people have a misconception of what or who Wale is. I'm introspective, yes. You know, I'm quote unquote deep or whatever. I hate using that word, but like I'm quote unquote deep, but it's like at the same time, I grew up in the go-go era. I grew up backyard band, junkyard band. I grew up doing
Teaching
that.
Wale.
So
Tell him,
like,
man.
I grew up there, so you can't take that from my sound. You can't say Wale can't be what you want him to be in your mind, because it's like I gotta be what I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh well, he's so smart. And I grew up, all my niggas, we go to strip clubs, we do dumb shit. Like we grew up learning. So I'm gonna tell you about that. I can't hide that.